All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking live at tonight's game between the Elk Rapids Elks and the Boyne City Ramblers. Charles Strail along here with Eric Huffman, getting you ready to watch this one from your couch or wherever you might be tuning in from tonight. Eric, I know we're really excited to be here tonight. Elks coming off a big win over the Benzie Central last week. Looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I mean, and we had the clouds dissipating. I think we're going to be away from the rain tonight. I mean, it's a great day to be alive.
Yeah.
I got my partner Charles by my side, and we've got some football going on in the neighborhood. So why can't every day be just this good?
Why can't like Mr. Rogers? I mean, he was in the neighborhood today. He would be loving it. I want to remind everyone today that our pregame show sponsor is brought to you. Well, let's go ahead and give a little shout out to our pregame show sponsor.
Yeah,
today.
thanks so much, Collar Clinic. Yeah, if you're looking for someone who's looking to get back on the hunt this fall but need a solution of keeping track of your hunting dog, then Collar Clinic is just for you, providing hunters peace of mind through offering the widest selection of collars for your canine companions, so you can spend more time hunting with your dog instead of looking for them. Visit collarclinic.com or call 800-430-2010 to learn how they can help you or a friend. That's Collar Clinic, the GPS and e-collar specialist since 1988.
Thank you, Collar Clinic, for being our pregame show sponsor here on Next Level Broadcasting. We're just moments away from Elks and Ramblers here from Elk Rapids High School Field, Lake Michigan Leaders Conference, or I should say Northern Michigan Football Leaders Conference Division opponents.
Kind of changes all the time, depending on the year, right?
It's a mouthful just to get that one out sometimes. They just go with NMFL. We're just going to go with NMFL. That's Northern Michigan Football Leaders Conference opponents tonight between the Elks and the Ramblers. That's going to conclude our Collar Clinic pregame show here. We're going to send it out to the field for our starting lineups tonight as we see both teams taking the field here. I'm going to send duties over to Eric, and we're going to get this thing going as Elks and Ramblers getting squared away to kick this one off tonight here, September 6th.
Yeah, and again, like Charles said, Elk Rapids coming off a hard-fought 7-2 victory over Benzie Central. I was actually there for that game. Very hard-fought game, kind of right in the middle of the field. First game jitters and whatnot, some mistakes here and there, maybe some communication issues, but in the end, Elk Rapids did enough what it was needed to do to, again, come away with that 7-2 victory. And on the other side of the ball, you have Boyne City, who kind of struggled offensively last week versus Standish Sterling, losing 33-14. So this week in a matchup against a team that they put a ton of points on last year, we'll see if it's a turnaround for Boyne this week. But here we go with the kickoff. And on the kickoff, it looks like number 17, Connor Carlisle, on the reception of the kickoff, and he is brought down by a host of Ramblers, and Elk Rapids will take off 1st and 10 from, looks like, about their 28-yard line.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing this first Elk Rapids possession of the game here. Also interested to see what Boyne City wants to come out with. They had a tough loss week 1 to Standish Sterling on the road, and Standish Sterling is no joke this year. We'll see what the Elks can muster up here on their first offensive possession.
And again, Elk Rapids, again, from what I saw last year, again, offensively right now, the name you're going to hear a lot tonight is Braden Flutie, obviously playing quarterback, but he does a lot on the defensive end too. First handoff of the night goes out to the left, and that looked like Fortuna, but it looked like it might have been the wrong number. We'll make sure we get the right number on that one. Yeah, it was 16. It was 16. Domenico Fortuna on the run. After a gain of 1, it'll be 2nd and 9.
So Dominic Fortuna able to pick up about 1 yard on 1st and 10.
You'll see some different formations out of Elk Rapids too. Right now, you can see they're kind of in spread formation, running out of the pistol, quick toss.
And that one's going nowhere.
You'll hear Carlisle's name a lot too. Good pursuit by the Ramblers. They get to him really quick. Nice big loss on the play. Looks like a loss of about 5 yards. Going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 14 here early for the Elks. Obviously a passing down here, and Boyne City with that 4-down defensive lineman approach, I wouldn't be surprised if they dial up a blitz here, Eric.
Yeah, and the thing you'll see, especially with Boyne, always been good with defense. Obviously last week the score wasn't indicative of their defense, but traditionally they're usually really good up front. Flutie takes the snap. Looking to pass. Thought he had a man on the left. He's going to scramble out to the right. Gets a nice pass out to Carlisle. He's going to looks like a little short of the first down on that. Looks number 3, Ryan Spate on the tackle there.
Yeah, good pass by Flutie, getting it out to Carlisle, finding his check down pattern receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.5 call, or excuse me, 4th and short for the Elks on their opening possession of the game. Let's call it a 4th and 1.
A little too early, I think, to be taking chances. Even on a short 4th and 1 like that, they'll probably, they send one. Boyne will send one deep. Elk Rapids looking the punt. Short punt going to land about 7-8 yards in front of the receiver, and he's got it. He's going to make it up the right side. Oh, almost a block in the back. He got his hands up in time, and he's brought down. Ooh, flag on the plate. Let's see what they're going to call on that. That was 14, Owen Hewitt on the return.
Yeah, Hewitt had a pretty nice return, over 20 yards as he picked that one up right around his own 34, got out to.
It's about that area where I saw possibly that block in the back, so let's see what they're going to call. Personal foul, they're going to bring it back.
So that's going to march the Ramblers back around to their initial spot that it was fielded by Hewitt. So that'll push them back 1st and 10 in moderate territory here as we see the first opportunity for the Rambler offense.
And again, from watching Elk Rapids last week, their defense, they plug the middle real well, and they had really good pursuit getting out to the edge. Obviously, Boyne right up the middle, and they get it, and he could go. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. 20. Can they catch him in time? Nope, he's going to slow up, and they're going to give it to him. Touchdown, Boyne City on a run right up the middle. He was barely touched on that.
Yeah, he went all the way, straight dive, and they took that one a total of, let's see here, 64 yards all the way on the opening play from scrimmage, and the Ramblers strike here first with a purpose.
And so with 9:56 to go in the first quarter, Boyne City strikes right away. It'll be Boyne City 6 and Elk Rapids 0. Looks like they're setting up to kick the extra point.
Yeah, looks like they're going for the 1-point attempt or point after.
Ryan Spate going to kick it out of the hold of Drew Neer.
And as that one's up and good, we're going to go ahead and we're going to step aside for our first commercial break, and we'll be back in about 1 minute after this as Boyne City takes an early lead here, 7-0.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport, TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And welcome back to the campus of Elk Rapids High School. Boyne City just took the lead 7-0 on a nice run up the middle. And getting ready to kick off, see what Elk Rapids can do with their second possession of the game. We've got number 3, Ryan Spate for Boyne. Making his way easily for the kick. And we're off once again. Carlisle on the return. Getting to the right side. He's dragged down by the jersey just short of the 30-yard line. Well, the Elks will take over.
Yeah, so they'll be setting up shop right around the 30-yard line here, 1st and 10. 9 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here, and we want to update the score. Boyne City striking first. It is 7-0 as they scored on that 64-yard touchdown run on their opening play from scrimmage.
Yeah, just as I was talking about how ER was able to plug up the middle like that, they had some nice blocking by the O-line by Boyne, and they were able to go right up the middle, basically untouched, and got that score.
Yeah, and he was so fast that our cameraman could barely keep up with him as he was running scot-free down the sideline.
Flutie's going to take the snap. He thinks about running. He's going to tuck it and go. Good pursuit by Boyne. It looks like gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, it looks like he got back to the initial line of scrimmage is where they're going to spot it, so that's going to make it 2nd and 10.
Spate again on the tackle for the Ramblers.
I imagine we'll be calling Spate's name quite a bit tonight for Boyne City.
On 2nd and 9, looks like ER going to go with the spread. Most of it's done. A lot of them done with the spread. The pistol, right up the middle. Ooh, nice hit. Met right up the middle.
Yeah, that was Ryan Spate who got another tackle there. That's back-to-back tackles for the middle linebacker for the Ramblers.
Yeah, he had his head down and he was on a mission making that hit. I mentioned one last week. There was a big hit last week. We talked about back in the NFL days when Christian Okoye met Steven Atwater in the middle. It was a big, huge collision like that, and it reminded me of that. Good helmet-to-helmet contact, or pad-to-pad these days it should be. So on 3rd and 7 from the 31, here comes Flutie. He's going to air it out. He's got one. Nice reception by Carlisle. Can he outstep him? Diving tackle. Touchdown saving tackle made. Looks like Ben Stanek on the touchdown save on that, but nice reception.
That's a big time play. Flutie just dialed back and dropped in a dime right in the bucket.
Yeah, Carlisle almost didn't have to break stride. He almost just kept going, got his arms out, and put it right in the breadbasket almost.
And on 3rd and 9, that is exactly what they needed. And that's going to set them up 1st and goal.
Elk Rapids going to set up with 2 to the left. And 2 backs along with Flutie. They're going to hand off to the right side. That was, looked like Fortuna again.
Yeah, Fortuna on the carry. And once again, if you're just now joining us, they were on their own 31-yard line, and they got down all the way to the Boyne City 5. So a huge play on 3rd and long.
Again, we were worried about the weather tonight. I wonder if we are going to get a thunderstorm or rain or any type of delay, but we never got anything down here, and I think we've got clear for the rest of the game. 2nd and 5, here comes Flutie. Pitch out wide to Joel Darren, and he's going to march it in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Elk Rapids Elks. Joel Darren again on the carry, right up the middle for the score.
And that's a big-time answer for the Elks after Boyne City came out and scored on their opening play of the game for Elk Rapids to come back, answer right back with 6 of their own. They had their own big play, and so far this game has kind of been a testament to which team can create the big plays.
And I'll say this also. Last week we always talked about first game jitters or whatnot. Especially on offense, Elk Rapids looks like a totally different team this week. So who knows if it was jitters, just some extra time in the film room or extra time on the practice field. But they look like a totally different team on offense in just the first quarter. Oh, maybe a bobbled snap. They thought about handing it off and trying to run it in. So the extra point will be no good. So the score will remain Boyne City 7 and Elk Rapids 6.
I tell you what, that was a really good counterpunch there for Elk Rapids as they were kind of reeling after Boyne City had a really good opening play, taking it 64 yards, but Elks standing toe-to-toe with the Ramblers, punching back after taking a little bit of a sucker punch on Boyne City's opening play.
And we've got 2 scores early on, and what I thought might be more of a defensive battle, it could, who knows, it could be a barn burner tonight. Could be a lot of excitement going east and west.
Yeah, it certainly could be. We could be in for a barn burner, as you just said. So looking forward to seeing what we've got here in store for you tonight. Want to thank everybody for spending your Thursday evening with us. A lot of other things going on. You could be watching the NFL, but if you're watching Next Level Broadcasting, hey, why not? Why not us?
What's wrong with some Northern Michigan local football? And the kickoff. Jake Moore puts a boot to it. Ramblers going to take it right up the middle, where they're going to end up at the 38, where they'll take over 1st and 10. I'd like to take a quick second and thank Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport It's time to get away to your dream destination. Like many, that means flying into northern Michigan. When you're looking to fly in or out of northern Michigan this fall, look to fly, then take to the sky with TVC. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport is your best gateway to the world, offering services from Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, and United Airlines. Visit tvcairport.com for up-to-the-minute flight schedules and to book your next getaway today. First down for Boyne after the touchdown by the Elks.
That was Owen Hewitt there, and he's still going.
Still going, still churning. He's finally brought down from behind by number 21, Jake Moore. That was a nice run on the play.
Yeah, from where they originally had the ball spotted, and now it's spotted in Elks territory at the Elk 45-yard line. So Hewitt making a play, getting Boyne City right back into it when they needed to play most.
Near takes the snap. Quick toss outside.
It's a nice
He's got
completion.
Brady Snyder. Yeah, nice quick completion out to Snyder.
You know, they like to call those passing plays in rhythm passes to get your quarterback's feet settled underneath him, and I think that's what Boyne dialed up right there.
And that was more of a tight end looking person that got out wide and just took a quick step back to get that. Could have had a linebacker or a safety on him too. Would help with that. Near going to hand it off. Ooh, he's lifted up and then brought down. Brought up right out of his shoes. Looks like Joel Darren was in on that tackle. It'll be third and about 4.5, maybe 5.
Let's call it 3rd and 5.
6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Boyne City scored first. Elk Rapids followed right away with another score. It's currently 7-6 in favor of Boyne City. Near at the snap, handing it off to Spate.
It looks like he's got enough for a first there, Eric.
Yeah, give him a first down. First down, Ramblers. Looks like the 34 of Elk Rapids.
So far, pretty penalty-free game here in Week 2. I know Week 1, it's all about penalties. No penalty, only
Nothing.
one so far.
Very good so far, yeah.
It was one penalty on that punt. Oh, man, what a
Whoa,
move.
Spate. He's going to go up the middle again. He could go, and touchdown, Boyne City Ramblers. He
Wow.
sidestepped a couple in the middle, and again, up the middle again for a good score.
And that was Spate taking that one from 35. So Spate so far with a 35-yard touchdown run and a 64-yard touchdown run, putting Boyne City back up once again by 7 points.
Yeah, again, just like the first touchdown, almost literally untouched. He had to sidestep the one, but not much grabbing on the jersey on that run. And Spate's going to kick the extra point as well. Is there anything that Spate cannot do?
Oh, man. I mean, you want to talk about the Swiss Army knife. That's Spate.
So with 5:14 to go in the first quarter, it is Boyne City 14 and Elk Rapids 6.
And we'll be back in 1 minute after this.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime, engineered to be stronger. Our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Welcome back to beautiful Glowicki Field here on the campus of Elk Rapids High School. Boyne City has just scored to take a 14-6 lead. Mr. Everything for Boyne City so far in the first quarter. Ryan Spate, he's getting ready to kick it off. I want to think possibly we've had 3 scores in the last 3 possessions. Yeah. Spate with the kickoff. Carlisle is going to let it go through the end zone, and Elk Rapids take over 1st and 10. Real briefly, I'd like to talk about some upcoming games on Next Level Broadcasting. Coming up tomorrow, a game that I'll be at, Kingsley at Gaylord. It should be a good game. The defending champs going up against a team that had a tough loss last week against TC West.
Yeah, I mean, Gaylord really showed out against that TC West Titans team. TC West playing Division II, so Gaylord playing a little bit above their weight class, if you will, division-wise. So I think that game's going to have a lot of defense played between the Blue Devils and the Kingsley Stags tomorrow night. That should be a fun one, Eric.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm very much looking forward to going to that game tomorrow.
Let's see if Elk Rapids has an answer after Boyne City kind of hit them with another haymaker punch there on that last possession.
Flutie going left. He thought about running right away. Oh, good pursuit. He's run down hard by number 6. Looked like Hiker McKinney on that tackle.
Man, I tell you what, these Boyne City linebackers flow fast to the ball. They are there in a heartbeat. When they are able to diagnose the play, I mean, it's instantaneous, as that was actually a TFL, tackle for loss.
We'll give it to him on the 1-yard loss, so 2nd and 11. Yeah, another game next week while we're waiting for him to come out of the huddle. Charlevoix at Oscoda. Charlevoix got an awakening last week with Traverse City St. Francis.
Oh, yeah. That should be a fun one. I'll be doing that game.
Yeah, Oscoda just a 17-14 loss to Roscommon, so a very close game for them. Flutie looking to pass. He gets it out wide to Keegan Cotterman.
There's a nice little completion there, a positive play on 2nd and 11. They're going to give him about 8 yards on that completion. It'll bring up a 3rd and manageable, much more manageable than 3rd and 11.
Looks like they gave him out of bounds, too, which will stop the clock. 4:18 left to go. Still in the first quarter. Or no, we're in the
first quarter
still in the first quarter. Jeez.
Don't be wishing time away, Eric.
Oh, no, never. Flutie fakes the handoff and then fake the pitch, and he's going to keep it up the middle where he's brought down right away.
Yeah, that was
Spate again.
Spate. First man in there was, I believe, big number 54, Thomas Ager for Boyne City.
It looks like what the theme is going to be, don't delay anything behind the line, or else pursuit is going to take care of it. After that play, it'll be 4th and long. Got Ben Stanek and Owen Hewitt back to receive. Oh, short punt. Going to take a favorable bounce for the Elks, though, and it'll be down right about the 43-yard line. I'd like to take a minute to talk about American Liner Systems. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, American Liner Systems has many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, entertainment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forest green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
I like that. As Boyne City coming back.
Near, he's looking to pass. He's really going to air it out and just kind of drops into the waiting arms of Owen Hewitt. And then it's fumbled up in the air, and then it's dropped on the ground at sea. It looks like Boyne recovered it. Yes.
That was a crazy play.
That was kind of as I'm checking the replay out on our monitor here. Yeah, it was literally ripped out. Max Ward got a hand in there and ripped it out, but fortunately for Boyne City, they were able to recover and keep possession.
Yeah, I want to remind everyone here in the 4th quarter, we will be giving away the Mid-Lake Builders Hardest Working Player of the Game. So stay tuned for that award tonight, Elks fans or people watching around. That's the Mid-Lake Builders Hardest Working Player of the Game.
Drew Neer coming out of the huddle. See what they can dial up. Got one out wide to the right. The run to Spate up the middle. Gets him a bunch. Let's give him
First
Let's
and
give
10.
him a first down. 1st and 10, Ramblers. Looks like they'll be just inside the 20. Yeah, we'll give them the 19.
I mean, so far for Boyne City, it's been a solid diet of Spate up the middle. They've mixed it up a little bit in terms of how they're getting him the ball on some option looks. But this one's student body right to Hewitt, and Hewitt makes a couple Elk tacklers miss, and he's got enough for another first down, Ramblers.
Yeah, if you were going to give a early on hardest working player of the game, it'd probably be Spade at this point. But again, still a lot more football to be played.
Yep.
Looks like first down from the 6, so 1st and goal from the 6. Can Elk Rapids muster enough to keep him out of the end zone, keep the game close? Flag on a play. Probably procedure. Oh, offsides on the defense. We'll bump them up a few and give them even closer to the goal line. So after the walk-off, they'll give them 1st and goal from the 4.
I believe this is the first time the Ramblers have entered the red zone, technically speaking. I think both their touchdowns earlier so far in this game came outside of the red area.
Hand off to Ben Stanek up the middle. Touchdown, Boyne City Ramblers.
Woo, man.
Stanek on the run. 4 yards right up the middle.
Yeah, he punched that one in. Ben Stanek put his head down, got behind his, I believe it was right guard, and just kind of burrowed his way in there for a touchdown.
With 2:17 left to go in the first quarter, it is now Boyne City 20 and Elk Rapids Elks 6. Spate line out for the extra point. Out of the hold to Drew Neer. Quarterback, running back combination even working in the kicking game.
Oh, yeah.
And the kick is good. Makes the score Boyne City 21 and Elk Rapids 6. At this time, we would like to talk about Bingham Insurance Company. During the course of each and every day, we all face an abundance of risks, some that we don't even consider, some we do. For protection against the foreseeable and unforeseeable risks is where Bingham Insurance Company comes in, capable of providing coverage for your home, auto, life, and even pet insurance. They do it all. That's Bingham Insurance Services, a trusted and proud auto owners insurance affiliate. Thank you, Bingham Insurance.
So let's recap a little bit if you're just now joining us. What's been going on so far in this game? I mean, Boyne City hitting the Elks early and fast, just getting out to this lead. I mean, it's been a steady diet of Spate, also Hewitt, and that last touchdown capped off by Stanek on there, and Stanek really just kind of plunged in behind his right guard, and he took it and did the rest of it himself. That was a nice job by the offensive line there for Boyne City. Boyne City's only attempted one pass so far in this game. I mean, their offensive line so far has been putting on a clinic.
And you can see with their main offensive formation, you're probably not going to see much passing. And obviously, if they're having great success up the middle, I don't see why they would venture away from just doing what they've been doing tonight so far. On the kickoff, Elk Rapids take over possession, 1st and 10 at about the 34. Another game coming up tomorrow. Gaylord St. Mary's going to host Central Lake. St. Mary's coming off an 8-0 win versus Rudyard, and Central Lake a big loss to Marion. It was like 64-6.
Yeah.
Obviously, second week could be anything, but it should be a tough contest for Central Lake against GSM.
Yeah, Gaylord St. Mary with a big win up at Rudyard last week. Just kind of as we look around the Next Level Broadcasting coverage map, tomorrow night's going to be a really fun Friday night. You'll be able to watch all three of those games live simultaneously on nextlevelbroadcasting.net.
Flutie going to pass it out wide. He's got Cotterman.
Looks like they're going to give him a gain of 4 yards on that 1st and 10 completion.
After Cotterman's brought down, be 2nd down and almost 7.
You know, I thought Cotterman had an opportunity there to kind of turn and get up the sideline, but really nice play on the perimeter there, number 32 for Boyne City making that sure-handed tackle.
Flutie's got trips out to the left. He moves his back up. Going to roll left. He's got a man. He's got Carlisle out on the flat. He's brought down right away. It'll be a short game. I'll give him 2. It'll be 3rd and long.
You know, I think if you're Elk Rapids, you want to stay in these 3rd and manageables. They didn't have any negative plays on those first 2 downs, and they need to stay in these 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4s. If they can get to 3rd and 2, that's where they need to be.
Elk Rapids out of the huddle will send the trips to the right this time. Flutie has a hitch. He's got a man. Oh, he wouldn't have just, he's turned the wrong way. He zigged when he should have zagged. That could have been a big score.
Yeah, it was a nice route. I think just a little bit of miscommunication between Flutie and the intended target.
Looked like Cody Freeze, number 11.
And Freeze turned over his left shoulder, and Flutie put the ball over his right shoulder, that is. And he got behind the Boyne City defense on just like a nice kind of post corner.
Cotterman's going to punt it to Stanek. He jukes one and then brought down by Cody Freeze. Yeah, kind of like what you explained on that last play. Exactly. Coming up, big game I'm looking forward to tomorrow is Lawton from the Livonia area, I believe, is at Traverse City. St. Francis should be a big, interesting game. Obviously, St. Francis with that big win over Charlevoix, and Lawton was 56-0 over Benton Harbor. So that could be a barn burner tomorrow, too.
That'll actually be Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Yeah, my bad on that one. Got 28 seconds left. Near takes a snap. Hands off to Owen Hewitt, where he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That might be the last play of the first quarter.
Yep, the time winds down. Looks like they're just going to let it wind down. And that'll signal the end of the first quarter. So after one, Boyne City Ramblers 21, Elk Rapids Elks 6. We will take a short break and come right back. You are listening to Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevel.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find it.
And we're back. Threw it up near, almost intercepted, or was it intercepted? Oh, or was it completed? I think it went through 2 different people and ended up with the offense.
Hewitt climbed the ladder there.
Interesting play on that. Yeah, I'm looking at the replay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very fortunate to come down with that. Now, after the play, we'll give him first down, 1st and 10 on the Elk Rapids side of the 50-yard line at about the 47. Near sends his receiver to the other side, and he gets the snap. Hand off to Owen Hewitt, and he's shoved back. Nice tackle by Cody Freese. Again, just getting started in the second quarter. We'll give him a gain of about 1.5 on that. Just getting started in the second quarter. Boyne City 21 and Elk Rapids 6. Elk Rapids quite hasn't had an answer for the up-the-middle running game for Boyne. Elk Rapids has shown some life on offense, obviously having the one scoring. Almost could have had another one. Probably had lost a touchdown on a miscommunication by the receiver. Well, it might have had another score just before this. Near. Looking back, he's going to let it go. He's got intercepted. It was intended for Elger and brought down by, looks like 32, Keegan Cotterman. Nice interception by Cotterman. Ball just kind of hung up there just a little too long, and Cotterman was able to come down with it. So after a nice defensive stance by Elk Rapids, let's see if they can't do something with the ball. Lots of time to go in the first half. We got 10:33 to go. They've had some good success. They just got to have some sustained drives, and then the defense has to come up and really plug that middle, kind of like they did last week when I saw them against Benzie Central. Just haven't been able to do that yet. Let's see if we can't start something on offense here for Elk Rapids. And Flutie will start that possession. Late sub coming in. Trips to the right. Flutie's going to let it go. He's got one. Nice defensive play by number 14. That's Owen Hewitt again. Stuck behind him and then jumped right in front. I got a hand down and knocked that ball down. Good defensive play. Don't forget, folks, the halftime, stick around for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. Charles and I will go over the first half and talk about second half strategies. What do you think what might help either team try to pull off a victory tonight? Here comes Flutie out of the huddle on 2nd and 10. Flutie got the pitch off. Almost missed it. Mason Cannon got that pitch. Was able to get it back to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down. It's going to be 3rd and long. So on 3rd and 10, Flutie's going to send 3 to the left and 1 to the right. He's back. Nice reception. Joel Darren with the reception. And he's brought down right away. It's going to be 4th and long. I would think they would punt from here. Still with plenty of time to go in the game. I don't know if it's worth risking it from here. You're down by more than 2 scores, but still, you might be able to bide your time and live for the next battle. Ben Stanek and Owen Hewitt are back to receive for Boyne City. And Cotterman ready to receive the snap for the punt for the Elks. Almost blocked. Almost looked like there was a hand on it. It's going to take a Boyne City bounce. And then down at about the 39 by number 21, Jake Moore. Come in to Pearls and experience a taste of Louisiana right in the heart of northern Michigan. Located in Elk Rapids is Pearls Louisiana Kitchen, where an infusion of flavor awaits you. That's Pearls Louisiana Kitchen, a proud sponsor of Elk Rapids football on Next Level Broadcasting. And again, we appreciate you checking us out on Next Level Broadcasting, nextlevelbroadcasting.net, and on elkrapidsfootball.com tonight. Here's checking with the sideline, making sure he's got the right personnel. After he's all set, he'll take the snap. Hand it off to Spate, up the middle. No, Spate is just a workhorse. He keeps his head up, and even when he's sidestepping, he's got his head up looking for the next guy is either going to run into or sidestep. Nice run on the play. It'll give him about 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4. Spate with a handoff right up the middle. Brought down by a herd of Elks, but not before a first down. Spate, what he's able to do is just get the ball from near, and he's able to get it almost like what Derrick Henry's going to try to do tonight. He gets it and just gets a load going, and is just going to see if Elk Rapids can slow him down or stop him before he gets to the goal line. He's just been a workhorse up the middle tonight so far. First down, Boyne. Spade again. He spins for a few, maybe 4. Tripped up. Tripped up by Braden Flutie. Quarterback playing some good defense. Looks like he might have got banged up a little bit on that. We're going to bring him out, let him catch his breath for a minute. Second and 7. Near's going to hand it off. Owen Hewitt. He puts his shoulders down. He may have the first down on that one. They're gonna keep the clock running. Oh, nope. They may want to check for a measurement on this one. He was right near the sticks, so they may want to check that. Nope, they're going to give it to him. First down, Ramblers. Right at the Elk Rapids 34.5-yard line. Clock continues to run. 7:39 to go in the first half. Boyne City 21, Elk Rapids 6. Eric Huffman here with Charles Strail here on the campus of Elk Rapids High School and beautiful Glowicki Stadium.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful night for football. Just
I wish I'd have worn my
perfect.
shorts.
Right?
Oh, fumble.
And if you're Elk Rapids, that's exactly what you needed going back. That is going to be a, 25-yard loss for the Ramblers, and the ball's going to be placed at the Boyne City 41.
Yeah, it's things that had been going. I mean, this will take any type of positivity, whether it be on offense or defense right now, just try to get some momentum going. But, yeah, definitely a big help for Elk Rapids, and Boyne is left with second and –
let's call it 2nd and 30.
Let's see, 20, 30. It looks like 2nd and 33. So Near's going to set up on his 2nd and 33 play.
Yeah. You just got to draw up. You just got to call that 2nd and 33 play. Oh, they're just going to Hewitt.
Yep, he gets the screen to Hewitt. Not a bad. Ooh, got to be careful with the hands up top around the head when you're on the tackle.
Yeah, you certainly do. And Hewitt on the screen, he got about
a decent chunk back.
Yeah, 9 yards on that screen play, so it'll bring up line of gains at 25, so it'll be about a 3rd and 25.
Yeah, close to a half a mile.
Farther than I could run.
Maybe back in the day I could run that. I don't think I can do that now. So on 3rd and 25. Here's going to air it out. He's got one, too.
Oh, man. Hewitt.
Oh, great reception. Nice pass and catch by Owen Hewitt. And he gets through a couple tacklers and takes it in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Boyne City Ramblers.
On 3rd and 25.
And as I wait for the replay here, he catches it. And the Elk Rapids defender just kind of falls down. And then he kind of sidesteps him and then goes in for the score.
So that was 3rd and 25 from midfield. And Boyne City drew up something to Hewitt, and Hewitt beat his defender, and the ball was put right on him, and touchdown Ramblers.
For Boyne, it's the evening of quick strikes tonight. It seems to be for them. As they're waiting to see what they're going to do or set up for their extra point. Let be a personnel issue. So they're going to take a timeout at 5:38 to go in the first half. It is Boyne City 27 and Elk Rapids 6.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Now's the time to fly from your Northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
And welcome back to Elk Rapids. Boyne City has just taken a 27-6 lead and a long pass from Junior. They took a timeout on looks like maybe a miscommunication on personnel for the extra point, maybe. But now we're set up. And the quarterback-running back duo is going to set up for the extra point. And the extra point is good. So again, with 5:38 to go in the first half, it is now Boyne City 28 and Elk Rapids 6. I'd like to take a minute to talk about professional seamless gutters. Your home gutters are always there when you need them to be. So is our good friend Orion Beningo, and that's why he started Professional Seamless Gutters. Professional Seamless Gutters offers fast and experienced service in real-time quotes. But wait, there's more. They'll actually answer your phone call. That's Professional Seamless Gutters at 989-619-3407. And tell them we sent you.
Well, you know, when it rains, it pours. You need to call Orion at Professional Seamless Gutters. And right now, that might be something that the Elk Rapids defense has got to do, because it's the Boyne City offense is pouring it on. I mean, completing passes when they absolutely have to have it at critical situations. And I think the difference in this game so far, Eric and all of our viewers tuning in, is that Boyne City has been able to execute on those critical situations. I mean, we just saw a conversion on 3rd and 25. And Elk Rapids, unfortunately, hasn't been able to pick up those 3rd and 4s. The initial drive of the game had a 3rd and 3. They weren't able to pick it up. And, you know, Boyne City right now just out-executing Elk Rapids a little bit more.
I was going to say, if they're going to pick one word, it would be execution right now. And maybe, you know, Elk Rapids with, you know, kind of reeling right now, maybe just trying, let's see if we can't get the halftime, get in the locker room, talk about strategy, and see if we can't come out the different strategy or more focus in the second half. But so far, it's been mostly Boyne and their good fortune. Kickoff's going to go out of bounds, or we'll get a flag.
So that'll put the ball at the Elk Rapids 35. A good starting field position for the Elks, and maybe they can turn the tides here as they find themselves down 28-6 with good starting field position. However, though, and just so if you're just now joining us, that Elk Rapids touchdown was set up on a long pass play capped off by a 4-yard touchdown run. So the Elks do and have shown a propensity to be able to pass the ball, and they will need to pass the ball here to get back into this game as they find themselves down by 3 scores.
Yeah, and they've been doing more already this week with the passing game than they did the first week. Obviously, the score is indicative of why they would need to right now, but they can have some good success with it. It's just opportunities and just a few mishaps. Flutie going to take the ball. He's going to hand it off. He's met just as the ball's handed off. He is met right up the middle by a whole host of Boyne City Ramblers. Probably too many. It'd probably take me 5 minutes to name off all the numbers. Great up the middle defense by Boyne City. It'll be second and about 12. Which is one of the things I was looking at Elk Rapids doing tonight, again, from what I saw last week. They really plugged the middle well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good blocking by Boyne tonight or depending on their scheme. But again, with Spate from the Ramblers, they've been able to plug up the middle quite as much this week yet.
So 2nd and 12 now from their own 33. Elks need to have it. Remind everyone that Boyne City will get the opening kick in the third quarter.
Flutie reads his rest, takes the snap, looking to pass. Nice short pass complete to Joel Darren. Gets past the first down marker and dives forward. That was about a 14-yard gain. Nice play by the Elks. First down, just short of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch. I like how the Elks have used this short passing game to really make it an extension of their run game. You know, they haven't really been able to run into the teeth of this Boyne City defense, but they've been able to get the ball out into the flats pretty much whenever they want to.
Yeah, and it was nice because they took the two other receivers and took their defenders with them, so that left that flat underneath open for that nice passing gain. Flutie, good timing on the pitch.
Man, what a tackle out in space by Hewitt. I mean, that's exactly what he had to do to come up and make that open field tackle, and he did right at the line of scrimmage. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's probably a 6 or 7 yard gain.
Yeah, Mason Cannon looked like he was going to have momentum for that, but again, nice tackle by the defense. 4:15 to go in the first half. Again, Boyne City 28, Elk Rapids 6. Eric Huffman and Charles Strail here at Elk Rapids High School, beautiful Glowicki Stadium. Nice attendance here tonight. We did have a doubleheader today, JV game of both teams earlier tonight, and a very close game right down to the wire.
Yeah.
Flutie going to pass. He's got Darren in the flat again. Again, keep get from the cow that's giving milk, so they say.
Yeah.
If they're going to keep letting them have it, then after the play, looks like 3rd and about 7. Clock continues to run. 3:30 to go in the first half.
This is a big play right here for the Elks. If they're able to pick up this first down, they can potentially control the clock going, pretty close to halftime. So, got to have it play here for Elk Rapids as they shuffle in some personnel.
And we're going to have looks like a timeout by Elk Rapids.
Yeah, they were trying to bring in some substitutes from the sideline, and it looks like just from a personnel standpoint, they were a little confused. So, that's a smart call by head coach Butte to get that timeout taken there because they were not ready for that third down snap.
Yeah, and while they're in a timeout, let's talk about the upcoming schedules for Boyne and Elk Rapids. Boyne City, they've got the Lake Charlevoix battle next week. They're going to be with Charlevoix next week.
That'll be a big game.
Then they get the defending Division 7 champs Kingsley.
Yep.
And then they also play Sheboygan, and then Grayling, and then Clarenceville out of the Livonia area. And then Oscoda, and then round it out with Traverse City St. Francis. So, again, St. Francis after their game last week, were screaming, "Are you not entertained?"
Right.
After their big win against Charlevoix last week.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about a schedule. I mean, look at Boyne City's schedule. This game here versus Elk Rapids is, dare I say, a must-win game for Boyne City just in terms of the difficulty on their schedule remaining. I mean, you're talking about going down, I believe is the Kingsley game at Boyne City, or is that Kingsley?
That I'm not sure.
I mean, no matter where you play Kingsley, it's going to be a hard game. You get Kingsley, St. Francis, Grayling, Clarenceville. But back to the action out here. I mean, this is a critical play here, 3rd and 8 for the Elks.
Flutie, he's going to have to tuck it. Yep. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. Great open field tackle in the backfield by Ryan Chapp, number 68.
Yeah, Boyne City brought the heat that time. They brought an extra blitzer, and they just brought one more guy than what the Elks had accounted for in a different spot that the Elks thought they might bring pressure. And the Elks weren't able to pick up that blitz, and they brought down Flutie for about a 9-yard loss.
And again, good scheme by Boyne, probably sending them on a 3rd and long to kill that momentum before the half for Elk Rapids. It looks like they're going to punt and live for another day. Oh, and a wobbly punt taken by Spate at the 45 Elk Rapids. He's got one man to beat, And he's going to beat him. He gets by him. A touchdown, Boyne City Ramblers on the punt return by Ryan Spate. Cody Freeze almost had him on the sideline. He had his arms on him, and he was just able to run through the arm tackle and finish it off for the score.
So far, this game has had Spate's fingerprints all over it, Eric. I mean, you want to talk about the Swiss Army knife. He's playing middle linebacker, running back. He picked that one up as it wasn't intended to be kicked to him, and he brought it back all the way for another touchdown.
And all stemmed from the kick itself. A better kick, who knows what would happen. But, yeah, I don't even know if the kick had gone maybe not even 20 yards, and he was able to almost get under it on the run and then take off, which obviously gave him the advantage. And then the break through the arm tackle of Freeze there, just right around the 10-yard line, able to finish it off. With 2:25 left to go in the first half, it is now Boyne City 35 and Elk Rapids 6. So coming up.
Well, I mean, just coming up, we just want to see the Elks get something positive here on this next possession. They got 2:25 remaining in the half, and Boyne City is going to get the third quarter kick, Eric. I mean, that right there was a backbreaker because they were punting. Maybe they had an opportunity to set their defense, and Boyne City just said, we're going to pick up this punt. We're going to take it. We're going to get it in our best athlete's hands and let him do the rest.
Yeah, and as I was just saying, try to just get to the half, maybe live another day after a possible momentum shift with that drive that got stopped, and then just the bad punt ends up in a score for Boyne. And now you're wondering, okay, what do we do now? Just try to get to the locker room and try to regroup and find out what type of strategy you can bring out here to have a better second half against this Boyne City team that apparently has been ready to play in all three phases tonight.
I mean, they've come out ready to play. I mean, you just want to talk about their offensive execution. Really, they only had one lapse of coverage on that long pass that Elk Rapids hit down the sideline. But outside of that, they've definitely been ready to play, trying to extinguish the results of that loss from last week.
Spate with kind of a squib kick, which is down just short of the 50-yard line. Looks like Brooks Hoberg on the recovery.
Yeah, that was a little bit of
interesting.
Boyne City up 35-6, going for the onside kick there. Giving Elk Rapids a very good field position. Boyne maybe trying to get the ball back to sneak in one more possession here before halftime.
But also getting the ball first in the second half. I mean, and you're up 35-6. What more do we need to do?
Yeah, Boyne City with 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. So potentially, if they can hold the Elks to not getting a first down, they would get the ball back.
Yeah. Elk Rapids with 2 timeouts left and midfield and 2:24 to go. Flutie with the handoff, which is fumbled. Mason Cannon with the fumble on the handoff. Don't know if it came from the quarterback or not. Elk Rapids recovers. It'll be second and long. Again, don't forget to stick around with us for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. Charles and I will go over the first half and talk about second half strategies.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Don't forget it. Hang out with us and kind of break down what's been going on here in this first half.
Flutie on a delayed handoff, and we talked about that early on. Anything delayed isn't going to go anywhere, and that just kind of proves my point again. A tackle in the backfield. Number 54, Thomas Ager on the tackle for Boyne on that one. Just slow develop, fake the one handoff, waiting for the second one, and by the time the handoff was there, the defense was already 2 yards in the backfield. The clock continues to run. Third and long. Oh, and timeout looks like Elk Rapids.
As they take a timeout, we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 1 minute after this.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our fresh water clean and our forests green, Visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional.
And we're back in Elk Rapids on Glowicki Field. Coming out of the timeout, 1:11 left to go in the first half. Boyne City 35, Elk Rapids 6. Flutie's going to go back. Looks like he wanted to go out wide to Darren. Instead, he makes a nice connection to number 22, Max Ward.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Flutie, able to scramble, get a completion out to Ward, picking up about 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up, fourth and long.
Fourth down, at this point, with the score and time winding down, you might as well, at this point I'm saying you might as well try it. .33 seconds now, 32. Time winding down. Elk Rapids still has one timeout left if they choose to use it. And now we've got a flag on the play. Looks like offsides on the defense.
Ooh. That's going to make this fourth down attempt a little bit more palatable for the Elks. You might be able to get a different play call in now because of it. I don't know. Depending on how you feel, maybe just try to pick up this first down, or you might be able to sneak a deep shot in here. Boyne said he might not be playing you deep.
Yeah, I can see Flutie looking over and see if they want to change it or not. He checks his wristband. Flutie back, right up the middle. He's got a man. Nice catch.
Is that Cotterman?
He's ripped down.
Yeah, it is Cotter. Is that, that's 32.
Egger on the tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Cotterman on the reception. And looks like they'll use their final timeout. Yep. So with 18.4 seconds to go, Elk Rapids use their final timeout. They are at the 28-yard line, looks like, and they are down 35-6. And quickly speaking, during this timeout, we'll talk about Elk Rapids' upcoming schedule. Next week they have Sheboygan.
Yep.
And then the rest of their schedule is Oscoda. And then they play Mansalona, the Ironman. They always like to put a hat on a hat. It'll be a hard-hitting affair.
Yep.
And then they also have Charlevoix on their schedule.
Benzie.
Tawas.
Or Tawas, yep.
Yep. And then Harbor Springs is on their schedule. And then a much improved over the last 2 seasons, East Jordan.
Yeah, East Jordan is definitely a contender in the Division 8 portion of the NMFL. But Elk Rapids, you want to talk about a difference of schedule just in terms of the parity of the schedule. Look at Boyne Cities and then look at Elk Rapids, and you say, based off of the schedule, this is a must-have win for Boyne City, whereas Elk Rapids' schedule isn't the gauntlet that Boyne City's is.
Yeah, totally agree. Almost their schedules are almost fitting to how their teams are setting up right now. Boyne City, they've come out like a house of fire tonight, and they're going to have to continue to be that way, and they're going to have to peak right at the right time, the way their schedule's lined up. Flutie with a big deep pass. Will they think about interference? Nope. Defender did not have his head turned. I didn't know, maybe because the receiver was reaching over the top of him. Possibly, but the ref wasn't quite ready to pull the trigger on that one, so we'll have 2nd and 10.
I thought that they might get that awarded to them, but I think what the official saw on the sideline is that the pass was too far behind the intended target. But I like how they're dialing it up deep here, taking shots at the end zone.
12 seconds left. Flutie's going to air it out again. Little miscommunication. He had a man wide open.
Yeah.
And just looking like he was going to go inside when he ended up going outside.
Zigged and then zagged. We've seen a couple of those miscommunications so far for the Elks wide receiving core and Flutie. A couple earlier in the first quarter, there was a miscommunication when they were trying to connect on like a post corner and they weren't able to hit it. But I like their scheme right now, Elk Rapids, is they're taking shots.
Yeah, they're not just they're They're not going to mail it in anyway. Obviously, the score is not quite out of hand, but although some people may think that it might be, but they're not just gonna give in. They're going to play hard, like we know they will. Flutie's going to air it out again. Oh, tipped by Darren, and then received. Let me get his number.
With 0.1 seconds left, what a grab!
Cody Freeze.
Freeze making
through the hands of Darren and into the hands of Freeze.
It just ricocheted right off of Darren, and the Elks, well, they're living right because there's 1/10 of a second left on the clock here.
And time for one play.
It'll be first and goal.
Yep, they're at about 7.
So opting to come out as opposed to going for the field goal here. They're going to keep Flutie in the pistol.
And we've got a timeout, Boyne City.
You know, what a change of pace as Elk Rapids hits that big pass play to Freeze on the sideline, and they needed it desperately. Now they've got 1/10 of a second left, able to potentially go into the halftime locker room if they can convert here from 7 yards out. With points on the board, considering where they were at after that touchdown or off of the punt return that Boyne City had for the most previous score, you know, this would be a monumental score here if Elk Rapids is able to put points on the board.
Huge momentum for them going into halftime. Absolutely.
I mean, you want to talk about a punt that was a little bit of a shanked punt. Spate picks it up, runs it in for 6. And now you've got this golden opportunity. If you're Elk Rapids, this has to be your best play.
Yeah, you've got that play and a couple of huge runs up the middle. Mostly your difference in the game.
That's right. The first play from scrimmage for Boyne City, Spate took it 64 yards for a touchdown.
I think he's had 2 up the middle, tonight. Yeah. 1/10 left in the first half. Here's Flutie. He lets it go. Intercepted by Boyne.
That's Hewitt.
Hewitt sidestepping. He's thinking he's going to try to go all the way, and then he's brought down just short of the 30-yard line.
Wow, what a change of fortune. You know, you go from being up and then down and then up again and then down again. The interception by Hewitt slams the door on the Elks' attempt to score before the end of the first half. And, you know, that – just is kind of the epitome of how this first half has gone for the Elks. They have had positive momentum multiple times, and then Boyne City just there to take it away.
Yeah. And again, at the end of the first half, it is Boyne City Ramblers 35 and the Elk Rapids Elks 6. We will be right back. Please stick around for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. You are listening to Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevel.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
At American Liner Systems, they have 3 main goals in mind. They want to do the best possible job for their customers, ensure farm and industrial safety, and protect the environment all at the same time. No matter how big or small your job site or farm is, they have many eco-safe solutions like machinery catch basins, fuel and chemical storage, manure lagoons, fertilizer containment solutions, equipment maintenance pads, and so much more. To keep our freshwater clean and our forests green, visit AmericanLinerSystems.com or call 231-258-4200 for a free quote so you can protect tomorrow's environment today.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, ARC collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Now's the time to fly from your northern Michigan hometown Cherry Capital Airport. TVC. TVC Airport will get you to your dream destination anywhere in the world. Visit tvcairport.com now.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording. So when you're contemplating any services regarding the gutters on your home or pole barn, think Professional Seamless Gutters.
And welcome back to Elk Rapids High School in Glowicki Field. We are currently at halftime. The score, Boyne City Ramblers 35 and the Elk Rapids Elks 6. Thank you for joining us for the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. This is Eric Huffman along with Charles Strill. And Charles, story of the first half seems to be mostly big plays for Boyne City.
Yeah, it really has been big plays for Boyne City. They started this thing off right up the gut with a 64-yard fullback dive or halfback dive to Spate, and Spate took it the distance. Spate has 3 touchdowns, I believe, to my unofficial count so far in this game, and he's got 2 via the ground and 1 on a punt return. So he's been doing everything. Mr. Do-It-All is Spate, and that is Ryan Spate, to be exact. And Ryan Spate comes in as a senior. Boyne City, a lot of different ages of players on this Boyne City roster. I mean, by my unofficial count, they've got only 10 seniors on the team. So,
and I count like 6 freshmen on there.
Yeah. So a pretty good disbursement of youth and experience on this Boyne City roster. So, hey.
Yeah, and to talk about the wave of talent there, you're talking about the senior Spate, and near the quarterback is just a junior. And not just, like you said, with Spate being the utility guy. I mean, those two combine on the extra points, too. One holds it and the other one kicks it. So they got quite the tandem going on there at Boyne City.
They certainly do. And, well, let's also talk about how Elk Rapids was able to get this one down. It was Flutie completing the pass down the sideline. Was it Cody Freese who got that one?
Yeah, the one just before halftime that was tipped through Darren, and then Freese is the one that ended up coming up with it.
Yeah, well, the thing for Boyne City that they were able to do is Hewitt made the interception right at the goal line and slammed the door on the Elks. But as the Elks bid to score before the end of the second quarter, Boyne City just completely turned the water off for Elk Rapids there at the end of the second quarter.
So you've got a halftime score of 35-6, and some people say, okay, there's no sense in whatever, but there's always some way to strategize. What can Elk Rapids do to possibly gain some momentum and slow down this Boyne City Spates, so to speak, tonight? Try to slow them down, gain some momentum, maybe get the score a little bit closer, and maybe I've seen weirder things happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now it's just a function of Boyne City controlling the line of scrimmage. And their Rambler offensive line and defensive line, they've been in the backfield on defense, and they've been getting a 2 to 3 yard push on most running plays. And what I've been impressed about Boyne City offensive line, they've been able to climb and get to the Elk Rapids linebackers with ease. And that's a testament to really good coaching and better execution by the Boyne City offensive linemen.
So let's bring it to the other side now. Obviously, Boyne City having the huge lead. What is something that you think that they should work on in the second half? Do they take their foot off and try to work in some twos at a certain point in the game? Do they keep their foot on the gas because it's only the second week and you don't want to take any steps back while you're gaining momentum for the season?
Yeah, I would venture that they would want to, if they could, get to the running clock threshold. So if they get up by 40 points in the second half, it would incite the running clock. If you're Elk Rapids, though, I think they've had some good things that they can build on. They just need to string more positive plays together. And that comes with being able to be more consistent. And consistency is a testament of your offensive execution. So if you're consistently executing at a high level, good things are going to happen to you. And I've liked the passing game out into the flats. Boyne City has given these receivers about a 6-yard cushion, and we've seen a lot of passes out to Freeze, Cotterman, Ward that have been completed. And that cushion that Boyne is allowing the Elks to play with, I think the Elks could take advantage of that moving forward here going into the second half.
Yeah, Elk Rapids definitely capable of putting some points on the board. They've got the players, and we've seen some of the plays that are capable of scoring. It just needs to get put all together. Once again, we thank you all for hanging out with us during the Twin Bay Docks halftime show. I'm Eric Huffman along with Charles Streel. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Twin Bay Docks. Attention all water lovers. Twin Bay Docks is Northern Michigan's gold standard for your lakeside access. Trusted by consumers and distributors alike. Featuring a superior patented vinyl design, Twin Bay Docks makes living life out of the water easy. Visit twinbaydocksproduction.com to find out more. And we just had the Elk Rapids High School marching band just finish their performance. Great job, band. You still got about 5 minutes left to go on halftime. Then you give a few minutes for the players to warm back up. We had just a quick spot shower here, maybe just a sprinkle of rain for a couple minutes, but then it's going to pass by and we'll be perfect for the second half of football.
Business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
I'm Ryan Beningo, but you might know me for my business, Professional Seamless Gutters, where we specialize in, you guessed it, everything gutters. New installation, replacements, cleaning, leaf guards, rain chains, and much more. But unlike many service providers, when you call Professional Seamless Gutters, you get me, Orion, not some bum intern or call center recording.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Collar Clinic, providing peace of mind and local customer service with the latest GPS collars, bark collars, e-collars, beeper collars, accessories, and replacement parts, protecting your dog's safety and giving you the confidence that you'll be hunting with your dog, not for them. Collar Clinic, your e-collar specialist in Northern Michigan for over 35 years.
Twin Bay Docks' exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
Welcome back, folks, to Elk Rapids High School and Glowicki Field. A few minutes left to go in the halftime. Boyne City has come out to a big lead, put up 35 points in the first half. They lead 35-6 over the Elk Rapids Elks. And to talk about something else coming up, I've been wondering about, Charles, have you thought about something big tonight, a big celebration today?
Yeah.
Not just high school football, but it's the start of the NFL season.
That's right. So while we're at this Twin Bay Docks halftime show, make sure you got those fantasy lineups set. That's what I'm doing right now.
Do you have a fantasy team?
I do have a fantasy team. Okay. I'm in 2 fantasy leagues, and I drafted the exact same team in both leagues because I figured, you know what? If I draft the same team and I win it, I'm going to win it in both leagues. So
okay.
I went with that standpoint and that approach. I don't know if it's going to work or pay off or if it's just not going to work at all because it very well could. I could fall flat on my face with this attempt, but I figured let's let it ride.
Yeah, hey, I won my league last year at 7-7.
Wow.
Believe it or not. But this year I got kind of a dilemma for my first game. I have the Cleveland Browns defense, which is supposed to be really good this year.
Oh, okay.
Who hosts the Dallas Cowboys. So I have Dak Prescott as my quarterback. So my dilemma is, do I sub him out for Tua, who's my backup quarterback, or do I keep Dak Prescott?
I don't know. Let's put it out to the viewers. If you're watching right now, should Eric keep Dak Prescott or what was the other option?
Tua.
So right there, Dak or Tua. Let us know in the YouTube comments below, and we'll jump back into talking about the game that we've got tonight, and that's between the Boyne City Ramblers and the Elk Rapids Elks. Boyne City up 35-6, as it looks like we're getting some precipitation out there on the field right now, as it seems that I can't speak here on a Thursday night, and it is a little bit of a special occasion here, being on a Thursday night that we've got a game going on.
Yeah, and again, we also had the JV game earlier tonight. Again, really close game. I think it was 0-0 going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And we were wondering if it was going to end up tied there for a while. Then there were a couple of big plays there towards the end, and the Boyne City JVs, I believe, were the ones that came out winning after that one.
So we're just about 20 seconds away. They'll give it another 2 minutes for each team to warm up and get back into playing shape after nice halftime performance here by the Elk Rapids High School Marching Band, as both teams are heading to their respective sidelines. Boyne City will receive the third quarter kickoff, so Ramblers with an opportunity right out of the gate to add to their tally. We'll see if they're able to do so, and if they do so, they will be knocking on the doorstep of getting to that running clock threshold, which is the 40-point barrier in the second half of a game.
Then obviously you got some showers popping up, which we thought we were going to be done, and obviously northern Michigan, it can rain and not even show on the radar. So it could be something like that too. You might be erring on the caution of safety too with some of your players, depending on the score of the game also. The 2 minutes left to go. They give them a few extra minutes to stretch. Boyne City's on the sideline ready to go. Looks like Elk Rapids in the middle. They're getting themselves psyched up, getting ready to have an awesome second half.
And while we have an opportunity, we just want to thank all of our sponsors for being a part of coverage of high school football this season on Next Level Broadcasting, Next Level Broadcasting Plus, and nextlevelbroadcasting.net. Wherever you're watching the games this season, we want to thank the sponsors, especially here in Elk Rapids. That's Professional Seamless Gutters, the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport, also American Liner Systems, Twin Bay Docks, Collar Clinic, Pearls Louisiana Kitchen, Bingham Insurance Company, and Mid-Lake Builders, allowing this game to be brought to you live and covering the Elks all season long. We will be, thanks to those fine sponsors.
And don't forget, at the end of the game, we'll be offering our Mid-Lake Builders hardest working player of the game.
Yeah, so looking forward to that as well. I think right now you need to be looking for the Elks right for Freeze with some of those receptions that he's made. And didn't he also have the interception as well?
I believe he did. Definitely for the Elks. I would think they would be Freeze would probably be
in consideration
in the lead for that one. Yeah, most consideration. And then obviously on the other side of the ball, Spade obviously being we can't say his name enough tonight.
So we're going to go ahead and put the third quarter up on the board as the Elks are going to tee this one up.
Yep, it looks like the scorekeeper is just going to stop the clock and reset it to 12. Looks like Elk Rapids got all their alignment out now. Once again, looks like Ben Stanek and Hewitt back for Boyne City.
And kick is away. Going to be fielded by Stanek. Stanek makes his way. He's got a hole. He's got a gap. Oh, man.
He may go. Yep, he's got no one. He's 5 yards clear. And he's going to go touchdown, Boyne City on the opening kickoff.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Stanek taking it all the way back. By my unofficial count, that was a 86-yard touchdown return. And he got a nice block at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, and then I'd say not even to the other 40. He was already 5 yards clear, and there was no way he was going to get touched. So just after the opening kickoff, still 11:47 to go in the third quarter, is now Boyne City 41 and Elk Rapids 6. You got the Boyne City's dynamic duo setting up for the extra point right now.
And that dynamic duo is Hewitt and Spate. Actually, no, I apologize.
Near and Spate.
Near and Spate.
And after the extra point, it'll be 42-6, Boyne City in favor of Elk Rapids. Hey, Charles, I got a question for you.
Hey, I got an answer.
Who you got, Texas or Michigan?
I'm taking Texas.
Okay. Why?
I just think that Michigan lost too many defensive starters and key contributing pieces, and I like what Texas is bringing back.
Totally agree. Now, what do you think of the 12-team playoff this year as opposed to the 4-team?
I think they did it so Penn State will finally make the playoff.
And that's about it for college football. We only talk about the ranked teams right now. And right now, 11:47 to go in the second half. And again, Boyne City with a huge lead, 42-6. To see if Elk Rapids can see if they were psyched up at all. See if that takes the wind out of the sails. If it kind of takes the emotion out of the game for them. Come out of the locker room with some glimmer of hope or wanting to do something better in the second half, and to give up a kickoff return touchdown to start the second half almost takes all the air out of the balloon.
Yeah, I mean, it really kind of does. And I'd say the two most recent key plays Boyne City has made them. You want to talk about the interception at the goal line by Hewitt, and then that kickoff return by Stanek, as this one's going to go back in for a touchback.
Max Ward just going to let it bounce through.
And if you're just now joining us, Elk Rapids answered right back after Boyne City went up 7-0. Elk Rapids answered back with a touchdown of their own. And then after that, it's just been all Ramblers from that point on.
Yeah, and we were talking about barn burner in the beginning of the game because it was, I think, 3 straight possessions where each team scored back and forth. And weren't sure where this game was going to go. But now, again, with 11:25 now to go in the second half, Boyne City's really opened it up. Flutie on the snap with a spread offense. He's going to keep the handoff. He gets off to the left.
And it's just
tagged down nicely by Leon John.
It's just been so hard for Elk Rapids to get out on the perimeter with that run for Flutie this evening.
Yeah, again, as much as I've talked about Elk Rapids' pursuit of their defense, Boyne just seems to be a notch above their pursuit and can't really get anything out wide.
Yeah, it's been hard. I think Elk Rapids right now, you just got to really, really commit to this short passing game. I mean, Flutie's been pretty accurate. His receivers have made some good contested catches, and I think you just got to lean in on that.
Flutie with the pitch. Out to Darren. And again, good pursuit. They're going to lose yards. Looks like they're going to lose about 2, maybe 3.
So it'll be a 3rd and 12 now. Elk Rapids backed up. Ball is on their own 19 or 18-yard line, I should say. And right now you need your best 3rd and long play.
Yeah, at this point, I kind of think all bets are off. I think no matter where you're at, I think you try the play that you're supposed to do and just see what happens. I don't think you need to play it safe. I think if you got a 3rd and long, no matter where you're at, pull out your 3rd and long play. And almost a nice reception by Max Ward. Broken up nicely by number 8, Ben Stanek. Now he's going to be hobbled a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Stanek is reaching for that.
He's going to go down and ask for help, and they're going to stop everything, and they'll send the trainer over to help him off the field.
Yeah, as we're watching it back on our replay monitor, it was Stanek who made the play, but it looked like his foot kind of got
turf toe.
Yeah, it looked like it kind of got bent back as he was coming down from making that deflection, or maybe it's just a simple cramp.
Simple cramp, yeah. His coach gives him the leg flexor.
Yeah, that's typically a signal that it's a cramp. And
get that young man over there, give him some water.
Yeah, a little pickle juice.
Little pickle juice, there you go. Yeah.
And, he's earned this walk off the field if it is indeed just a cramp after that pass deflection and that kickoff return for a touchdown.
And we've called his name quite a bit tonight too.
That's number 8, Ben Stanek for the Ramblers, being helped off by the Boyne City athletic trainer right now after what we deem, from our vantage point, a little lower leg cramp. So it'll be 4th and 13 for Elk Rapids here. Punt unit coming out on the field.
Jaden Elger back for Boyne City, along with Owen Hewitt. And the official winds the clock, and away we go once again. And a punt, decent punt, nice high punt. It's fielded at the 47 by Hewitt. He gets through one tackle, and he's brought down by Joel Darren, where they'll take over right there.
And we do want to make note that it is above the 35-point threshold now in the 3rd quarter, so that will mean that it will incite the running clock here for the rest of the game.
Looks like they're going to keep Neer in at quarterback. Even with the running clock, looks like Boyne's still going with their ones for the most part.
Outside of Stanek.
Yeah. Neer with the snap. Wasn't sure if there was a miscommunication there. Looked like he might have been trying to hand it off. Then he tucked it and still gained good 5-6 yards on play.
Yeah, it looked like a broken play off the bat, and smart play by Neer. He just said, all right, well, I got a lead blocker. I got 6 offensive linemen in front of me. I'll just get what I can here and live to play another down.
It looks like a high snap, and then they both kind of briefly looked at each other like, what are we going to do? And then he just tucked it and ran. So still, good gain on the play, be 2nd and 5. Hand off to Spate. Juking and jive. Oh, he got ankle tackle. Nice ankle tackle by Joel Darren. He was doing his usual sidestepping in the middle, but Darren had his shoestrings early and wasn't able to go too far.
That's one thing I've noticed about Spate's running style is he's got a little sidestep right when he gets through the line of scrimmage, and it's really, really shifty. It's hard to bring him down within the tackle box.
Boyne quick out of the huddle. They've got a snap again already. They got a hand.
Man, that guy is shifty.
Hand off to Owen Hewitt. They faked the handoff out the middle, then gave it to Hewitt to come around the right side. A nice gain, enough for a 1st down.
That was a great counter for Boyne. Fake the dive, give off right tackle to Hewitt, pick up the 1st down.
Faked the up to Spate, and then gave it to Hewitt on the backside.
I've just been really impressed so far with the executions of Boyne's offensive line. If you look at them, they're not huge, but they just know where to be and at what time.
Hey, discipline. Near on the snap. Hand off to Spate. He's got a couple of Elks. He's dragging one. And he's brought down after gain of about 7. Nice gain. Spade up the middle. I mean, he's getting chunks basically on every play. I mean, you can get 5, 6, 7 yards every time up the middle.
It really just wears on a defense. And, the thing that the word that I would use to describe Spate's running style in addition to his shiftiness within the tackle box is he's never tackled by one defender. He's always being brought down by 2 or 3 defenders, and the first guy never brings him down by themselves.
No, I'd like the one tackle where the one's hanging on by his ankles while the rest of the teammates are coming in and finishing him off. 6 minutes to go in the third. Near with the handoff. He's got it out wide. Number 6, Hiker McKinney. He's going to dive in. He's going to score. Touchdown, Boyne City Ramblers.
Man,
Hiker McKinney with the score.
McKinney able to make one man miss out in the flats. Boyne City converting there.
Yeah, nice quick pass out there. He sidestepped one, and then he was lunging forward right at about the 4-yard line when contact was made and was able to get it inside the goal line for the score.
That's going to go down as, I believe, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Near to McKinney.
And now, once again, Near will hold. Fumbled snap. Spate's going to pick it up. He's looking to possibly pass it. He does. He gets a pass off, and it is incomplete. He almost had a 2-point conversion. He tried number 44, Maddox Fitzpatrick.
And Fitzpatrick got clobbered on that as he was attempting to catch that pass. Fitzpatrick was right there. Spate threw a pretty good ball given the circumstances of that broken play, and Fitzpatrick had it in his hands, but it was disrupted by an Elk Rapids defender.
So now with 5:56 to go in the third, it is Boyne City 48 and the Elk Rapids Elks 6. Again, we thank you for joining us on Next Level Broadcasting. Don't forget to join us at the end of the game tonight, where we will offer the Mid-Lake Builders hardest working player of the game. Elk Rapids looks like they're going to put Joel Darren back to receive. Your up backs are number 21, Jake Moore, and the other receivers, number 22, Max Ward.
And guess who kicking off for Boyne City? Ryan Spate. I think this is one of the cool things about small school athletics is that if you've got one kid who can do it all, why not? Let them do it all.
Yeah. Elk Rapids going to let the kick go through the end zone where they'll take over 1st and 10. That reminds me, a couple of years ago when I was a senior in high school, it was basically you never came off the field because you were on basically every kick team. You're on offense and defense and whatnot, and so it was just one of those. You got to be in condition if you're going to play small school football in Northern Michigan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you look at some of these athletes out here, and you don't really notice it when their shoulder pads and football pants are on, but you get next to them on the sideline, and they're lean. There's no, lumbering 300-pound lineman in Northern Michigan football because they got to play 65, 70 snaps a game.
Yes, those sprints and up-downs.
Yeah.
They really take a toll when you're ready.
Yeah, they do. Keep you in shape.
Now here comes Flutie on first down. Hand off to Darren.
And Spade on the tackle.
Looks like no gain on the play. Yeah, it'd be nice for 4:40 to go in the third. It'd be nice for Elk Rapids to get some type of a sustained drive, get something out of this, getting into the end of this quarter and going into the fourth. Flutie this time. He's got one wide on either side, 2 backs behind him. Nice pro set. He's looking to pass. He's got one in the middle.
That's a nice ball.
Nice reception. Nice ball up high, and he high-pointed it. That was Jake Moore. Nice high-pointed catch by him.
You know, Flutie put that one in the spot where his guy was the only player going to catch it. Moore went up top, high-pointed it. And, you know, that's one of the things about the Elks offense that would give me some encouraging thoughts to think about going forward, because they're able to complete these plays. They just need to be able to complete them on a more consistent basis, string some of these plays together, because they've shown flashes of brilliance here tonight.
Yeah, don't let the scorer think that this is the Elk Rapids team that you're going to see, because they've got a lot of potential, and we've seen a lot of good plays develop. They just haven't been able to finish. Again, another nice pass out wide by Flutie. Nice big gain on the play. Looks like a gain of almost 8 yards.
And we've seen it all night long, that the little short route in the flat, whether it's just a quick out or an arrow or just a slip screen, the Elks have been able to execute that. And Boyne City, because of how their coverage has been aligned, they've been allowing it all night long. So good for Elk Rapids of seeing that and continuing to attack it and make it their point of emphasis here on offense.
Cody Freeze a little hobbled. He made his way to the sideline. He'll get checked out by the staff. Flutie takes the snap. Gets out left, evading some tacklers. He's going to sidestep one, sidestep two, sidestep three, before he's met by about 3 Ramblers, but not before he got a first down. He did the Ryan Spate routine. He was sidestepping a lot of tacklers and was able to get a first down. Nice run. Looks like a timeout for an injury, maybe 2 injuries. We got 2 Ramblers down. They see one of them is 57, Logan Riley. Let's see if we can't get a number on the other. Makes you wonder if he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, the Ramblers with a little friendly fire there. They kind of collided as they were both making the tackle.
And that was Spate that got shook up.
Oh, wow. So Spate and Riley both shaking up on the play. I mean, Spate plays hard, man. You watch him just in all facets and all 3 phases of the game. He's made an impact tonight, and he's been a fun player to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And all around the football tonight. And it could just be that he just needed to lay down, catch a breather for a minute, too.
Yeah.
He's done so much work tonight. So out of the injury timeout, you got 2:14 left to go in the third. Again, Boyne City with a huge lead, 48-6 over the Elk Rapids Elks.
Rain's starting to come back down once again here in the third quarter.
Flutie going to take the snap. Boyne City's 48-yard line. Quick release. Out to Cotterman. And those quick passes they've been able to get away with a lot more tonight. As the night's gone on, too.
And not only as it's been in the past, just in the first 2.5 quarters of this game, but now as the rain is starting to come down, those defensive backs are going to have to give a little bit more space and cushion out on these out-breaking routes for Elk Rapids. Not only that, but also because Boyne City has a comfortable 40-point lead, and you don't want anyone to get behind you after a defensive back slips and is unable to make a tackle.
Yeah, especially if you're going to backpedal and when you're making that turn.
Yep.
Especially all these fields are different. You could have slippery turf. Some of the grass is tall, and it depends on your cleats that you've got on. Flutie with a nice pass out wide to Jake Moore once again, and we're going to have a first down. The other nice play by Elk Rapids, and we've got another injury timeout, and that might be Flutie, the quarterback.
Yeah, and as he let that one go, he got walloped as head coach Butte is going out there to check on his signal caller.
Yeah, the camera had moved just before he got hit, so I was trying to get it on the replay. But still,
he got
some nice
walloped.
momentum for that drive. Hopefully he's okay and can continue.
Yeah.
But some good momentum on this drive for Elk Rapids.
And as why Butte, head coach Butte, and the rest of the training staffs attend to Flutie. Actually, that's not Flutie. That's big offensive lineman.
Ooh, I saw the 2 and half of a 1. Yeah, there's Flutie here by the sideline now. And they're working on snaps because of the rain. It must have been the center.
Yeah, that's. Who's that? Get the center. Let's give him a proper name recognition. Number 72.
Easton Butte.
Yep. And looks like he's favoring that left ankle. Might have gotten rolled up on as he's coming off the sideline.
So if he was the center, you saw Flutie over here working on snaps. So again, with the wet turf now too, that could come into a factor, having a replacement out there if that was the center that's being replaced.
Well, yeah, you can see it right there on the screen. Consistent rainfall now starting to accumulate. It's coming straight down. There's absolutely no wind right now. And this rain, as you see, coming straight down on these players.
You know, and looking out the window, I got to tell you, everybody came prepared because the umbrellas went up and nobody has gotten up to move. No matter what the score is, everyone is still hanging out. Flutie going to tuck it and run. He runs over a tackler and then is run out of bounds at about the 27-yard line of Boyne City. Again, Elk Rapids not going to give up. They're going to put their shoulders down, then they're going to try to push forward. Time winding down at the end of the third. Two seconds. 1 second. And that marks the end of the third quarter here in Elk Rapids with the score, Boyne City Ramblers 48 and the Elk Rapids Elks 6. We will take a quick break and be right back. You are listening and watching Next Level Broadcasting, simulcast on nextlevel.net and elkrapidsfootball.com.
Small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Ask Bingham Insurance Services in Charlevoix if auto owners make sense for you.
Twin Bay Dock's exclusive diamond pattern is stylish to complement your waterfront property. It's quality built to last a lifetime. Engineered to be stronger, our non-skid surface stays cool to the touch, and we offer a full line of dock accessories, including kayak and supboard racks. To see all we have to offer, visit our website to find a dealer near you. Twin Bay Docks, simply exceptional quality.
And we're back here, fourth quarter action on Next Level Broadcasting. Charles Trail along with Eric. Oh, I'm sorry. We're just going to cut back in because I don't really have the right train of thought here, Eric, as Flutie takes the snap.
Flutie throws a wobbler up there. Oh, it looks like he's going to have it. Oh, no, they're going to give it. They say it was incomplete. I thought he might have got that in his hands. I was watching Charles. Flutie aired one out and almost complete in the end zone. It'll be third down and about 6 yards.
You were watching me struggle. I was trying to say that welcome back into the fourth quarter action here, Charles Trail and Eric Huffman from Elk Rapids. And Flutie aired one out there, just couldn't get it into the receiver's hands, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 7.
And again, the rain is consistently coming down, like you had said, it is coming straight down. Have to watch on the grip of the football, on the grip of the feet. Flutie's still, he's got no worries. He's going to keep airing it out. Oh, in between two receivers. Not quite sure if it was intended for either one of them. It kind of just went between the two of them, and it'll be 4th and long. Obviously, no doubt they'll probably go for it. You got number 22, Max Ward, is a little slow to get up. Could have been stepped on out there going for the ball. So again, 4th down. It is a running clock throughout the fourth quarter because of the score rule. 10:38, and who is hobbling off there? Yeah, Max Ward's still hobbling off. Let's make sure he's okay. Boyne changing their defense up. Looks like they're going man up. Flutie takes a snap back. He's going to go long. Oh, that could have been a case of slippery ball. It was intended for Keegan Cotterman. But it looks like as he was releasing it, just kind of might have been a little slippery because it just kind of wobbled up there and almost had a defender come up underneath it and intercept it too.
Yeah, it did. It just looked as though when he was going to release that, it just slipped out of his hand. And now as the rain is just continuing to affect play, you might have just seen one of the first plays affected by the rain.
So on the turnover on downs, Boyne City's going to take over possession on Elk Rapids' 28-yard line. Again, running clock, 9:35 to go in the game. Boyne City with a huge lead. Looks like they're going to keep Near in at quarterback. Spate, his single back. They'll give it to Spate up the middle. Oh, and again, that could be...
Oh, man.
I was going to say it could be the weather, but Spate's going to break tackles again, and he's going to stiff arm another one and end up with a big game. He stiff-armed Cotterman before the turf took care of the rest of him. But again, it looked like he was going to slip and slide inside the middle there, but the quick feet of Spate was able to get through there and give another big gain on the play.
You know, he took that at the 28-yard line. He's out near the 48 now, gain of 20 yards for Spate, maybe 3, 4, 5 missed tackles. That was a really impressive run for Spate, but probably not his most impressive tonight. I mean, he's got a whole litany of plays tonight that you would say, man, that kid just can't be tackled, and it's probably not a big help to Elk Rapids now that his jersey is pretty wet. You really got to put your pad down and put a shoulder into Spate to bring him down right now with this rain.
On 1st and 10, here come the Ramblers. Near going to hand off. That's number 7, Bryn Hauger. That's a new name tonight. We get some subs in for tonight. First time tonight for number 7, Bryn Hauger, right up the middle. Not a bad run. Gain of about 4 on a play. Give him 2nd and 6.
Yeah. Nice play for Hauger and picking up a little bit of yardage, moving it into Elk Rapids territory.
Again, near the quarterback. He's got Hauger in the backfield. Double wing. He's going to keep it. He's going to keep the right side, and then he's going to pitch it out wide.
You know,
Hewitt got the pitch. Another nice gain. Looks like they're going to give him.
That was a pretty interesting decision there. It looked like Near might have been able to get that yardage by himself, but he pitched it and just, pitched it off to Hewitt. Hewitt took it the rest, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and short now.
Yeah, another thing along with their play tonight of being disciplined in their play scheme is Hewitt made sure he stayed behind on that pitch too. Make sure there was no mistake, pass forward, and good connection on the pitch. Hauger going to take the run. Looks like he's got enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, and Elk Rapids just able to get their defensive lineman off the field there before that play was snapped. Otherwise, it would have been a penalty. But Boyne City nonetheless picks up and moves the chains for another 1st and 10.
1st down, Boyne on Elk Rapids 39. 6:27 to go left in the game.
Ramblers looking for one more drive to kind of capitalize and cap this game off.
Hauger with the handoff. He knew he was going to get hit. He put his head down and took the initial hit. The initial hit was by, I want to say, Colton Enyart possibly got in on that hit. We'll give him a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Now, obviously, a point of the game. You're hearing some new names, so you've got some 2s coming out or whatever. But at the same point, too, you want to have good execution on both ends, and you want to make sure, watch your mistakes. And obviously, with the rain, too, you want to make sure you don't have any injuries, no matter who's out there in the field.
Yeah, exactly. Very well said there. You just got to make sure that stay clean. Well, obviously, you're not going to stay clean because any type of grass stain right now is going to be amplified. But stay injury-free.
Oh, and we got a flag on the play. And again, talking about some of those subs, that could have been a sub because I see we have a replacement at quarterback now, number 9, Drew Bryant for Boyne City in the quarterback on that one. And was that a sub that got the false start on the penalty there?
Very well could have been, as that'll move the Ramblers back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15 now. And, well, I think looking forward to the schedule, Eric, the Elks will be going to Sheboygan next week.
Yes, I believe it is Sheboygan as I'm looking at my list. Yes, Elk Rapids, Sheboygan, and Boyne City gets Charlevoix. But yes, Elk Rapids with Sheboygan, and fumble and miscommunication on the snap, and still not able to get it. And Bryant's able to finally put a lid on that ball and keep possession for the Ramblers.
So I would say moving forward into next week, 2 key takeaways for both of these teams. Elk Rapids needs to find a way to be more consistent and string together positive plays. Boyne City, we've seen it twice now where a snap's gone over the head of the quarterback. They can ill afford to have those type of plays against a opponent like Charlevoix next week. So moving forward for both of these teams, they both have things to work on. Obviously, Elk Rapids not happy with how this one turned out in the final result of this game. But that's the thing. You got a new game next week. You got to flush this thing out and start preparing for the next opponent because you can't let this one impact the next game.
Bryant has the handoff to 24, Tanner Kelly. And at the same time, you've won, and again, from coaching 20 some odd years, you want your bench or 2s or whatever to be as close to as disciplined as your starters are too, because in case you've got an injury or something, you want your team to be just next man up. Yeah. You don't want to be, what are we going to do? So you want to make sure that everyone else is as seasoned and disciplined as your main players are. So on 4th and looks like about half the football field, Boyne City's going to punt. Now, how many times has Boyne punted tonight? Is this the first punt?
I believe so.
Number 15, Jaden Ager on the punt. Alger on the punt. And with 2:55 left to go in the game, Elk Rapids take over possession. The score again, Boyne City 48 and Elk Rapids 6.
Well, while we have an opportunity to do so here with everybody tuning in, it's time for our Mid-Leg Builders hardest working player of the game. And tonight that award for the Elks is going to go to number 11, Cody Freese. And for Boyne City, it's gotta be Ryan Spade.
Yeah, absolutely. Good effort by Freese tonight on both sides of the ball. And Spate is how many times you can hear my voice maybe going hoarse because I've said Spate so many times tonight. So great job by both individuals tonight, putting forth their best effort. Flutie's going to have the pitch. Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Out to Darren. Joel Darren that was. A big gain on the play. A gain of about 14, 15 yards on the play. First down, Elks.
Yeah, that was the first time that we've seen the Elks be able to secure the edge and be able to get on the perimeter. And when you can get out on the perimeter with that speed option, it gives you a good, 14 yards like we just saw there. Darren with the pitch from Flutie, and he was just able to turn the corner and pick up as many yards as possible.
Clock continues to run. 1:40 to go. See if Elk Rapids, if they could speed it up just a little bit and try to get some positive, maybe get some points on here before the game ends. Flutie with the pitch, out to Darren. Good pursuit by Boyne. He's going to get a couple before he's wrestled out of bounds over on the Boyne City sideline. Clock still going to continue to run. 1:15 to go in the game.
So as we wind this one down, we want to thank all of our sponsors once again who have made this game possible for you to be watching from wherever you're watching from. That's our friendly folks at American Liner, Bingham Insurance Services, Professional Seamless Gutters, Collar Clinic, Twin Bay Docks, the Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport. Also, our friends at Mid-Leg Builders making this game possible. And last but not least, Pearl's Louisiana Kitchen for bringing this game to you wherever you'll be tuning in from. We thank you for spending your Thursday night with us here in Elk Rapids.
Flutie getting ready to take the snap. Take it at about 35 seconds left to go in the game. coming out wide. He's got one defender coming to him. He gets it out to number 8. That is Keegan Keel. Nice gain on the play. Does he get out of bounds? Nope, they're going to wind him up. But a nice gain on the play. They're down to the 20. If they want to, they can rush up and at least get one more play out. Clock continues to run. Don't seem to be in any hurry. We're down to 10 seconds. Will they try to get another play off, or will they just let it run out? 6, 5. Looks like we're going to be satisfied with the way the game's going to end tonight. And we have hit triple zeros. And so at the end of the game, the score is Boyne City Ramblers 48 and the Elk Rapids Elks 6.
Yeah, I mean, we just want to talk about a game that Boyne City kind of dominated from start to finish. We saw it with that opening touchdown from scrimmage. First play from scrimmage, Ryan Spate took that 164 yards all the way to the house. He also had a punt return for a touchdown. Elk Rapids, they did answer back in the first quarter, but at the end of the day, too much Boyne City firepower in this one, and Boyne City moves to 1-1. Elk Rapids moves to 1-1. Boyne City will be playing home next week versus Charlevoix. Elk Rapids will be going on the road to Sheboygan. Eric, your final thoughts here?
The score is not indicative of what I thought of the game, honestly. I thought Elk Rapids played hard.
Yeah.
I think Boyne City is just the more disciplined and, dare I say, just better team overall. But not to take anything away from Elk Rapids. I think they have the opportunity to have a very good season, as we talked about their schedule as opposed to Boyne City's too. Very favorable schedule to get some wins and possibly at least get to 4 or 5 wins and maybe have a chance at the playoffs still.
Yeah, I think the playoffs are definitely still in order for Elk Rapids even after this win, and you don't want this to linger. So the Elks get an opportunity to flush this one out of the system next week at Sheboygan against another NMFL opponent, as Boyne City will be home versus Charlevoix. So I think for Elk Rapids, you can't have that next game soon enough. You wish you could play that next game tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, let's strap them up. I'll see you in the morning, and let's pick the next opponent, and let's get going because I want to forget about this one ASAP.
Yep. So for all of us here with the crew of Next Level Broadcasting, we thank you for tuning in and making us a part of your Thursday evening here. Final score from Elk Rapids, Boyne City 46, Elk Rapids 6. For Eric Huffman, Charles Strail, Shane Smith, Bert Aubrey, and John Strail running our sideline camera, we thank you for tuning in tonight. Until next time, everybody, remember to like, subscribe, and you'll be able to get push notifications right to your cell phone when we're going live with the teams that you want to watch most. Until next time, everyone, stay safe and tune into Next Level Broadcasting for more high school football all season long. Good night.